Hello, my dear ones. Hope you are doing well. So, I'm very happy to join this tag for the midsummer and giving you an update about my practice, about what I'm learning. Of course, this is a glimpse of my practice because I've been doing so many other things, research, writing, some books, and traveling and meeting with people, doing conferences. So it was very busy, very busy 6 months. But tarot has stayed with me, and not just tarot, but oracle cards as well. This tag has been initially created by Channel Days. I hope she's doing well because I didn't see her videos coming up this last month, but she has this amazing ideas that I really love, as well. Tarot mapper. She's really great tarot YouTuber. Itoni as well. She's so creative. If you didn't check her last work, anyway, there's so many. But just to say that it's always nice to keep up with the community, and also let's say connect to each other through these tags. So the first question is the deck I have used the most so far in 2026. Well, I don't have all my cards, of course, at the moment, but there is one deck that it has been accompanying me. I've been talking about it so much. It's the Mother Peace Tarot by Vicky Noble. She's a great teacher, great author, great lady, activist, and I feel honored to discover her work and use her work. But at the same time, this deck has been an initiatory one because it wasn't really intuitive for me to begin with. There's a lot of history in these depictions, and also a big connection to the ancestors' world. So using it for daily readings has been kind of connecting me to it and breaking that distance that I felt at the beginning. I got it like, I don't know if it was last year or 2 years ago, I don't remember, but I chose to get this bigger version. So there is the smaller one, which is great for shuffling, but I prefer to have this big one because I want to see the details, want to see the images in big. Something really I loved about the tarot decks is that it is this is my card for the year. It has been accompanying me. This stalker card. This is one of them. But it is art, and art that we stop with and contemplate and study. I still didn't get some cards from this deck, like the devil never showed up. And actually, my allies told me to remove the devil from the cards, but I'm kind of keeping it for some decks. But there are some cards that keep coming for us, and I really love how people sometimes, they have this practice of taking notes about the cards that come to them. I don't do that. I tend to remember the imagery. This card has came quite often. This one as well. I remember these cards, the Hierophant, this one, this one as well. Anyway, some cards that come are kind of stay in the mind, and I feel like this deck really calls to an archaic form of history that is deeply hidden within us. I feel it speaks the language of the ancestors and beyond, the language of the cult of the Great Mother that was there. So in this perspective, it's very spiritual deck, but at the same time, it's a very practical one. The second question, a new deck that came into my collection. Oh my goodness. Where do we start? Maybe I should show this one. This is a new, let me see, where did I put, oh, it's here. Okay. This is a new addition to my collection. and it is the Unveiled Tarot, and I'm in love with it. This one also, I'm using it every day with the I Don't Care Oracle. I started posting a little bit. I'm not that much in social media, but these two are just like the best combo I have this year. And this deck is just genius. The creator or the creators, because I mean, I believe the artist has done an amazing job in depicting a different perspective of the tarot cards. So not only you have two perspectives in one card, you have this kind of bridge between the past and the present time. So sometimes you find these old depictions like the hermit in modern era. You have also this kind of emotions that you can feel. It's a very emotional deck, I would say, and it shows how much emotions, even if now they seem diluted in our society, they are a big part. They play a big part in our decisions, in the way we are, in our humanity in a way. Look at this. It's just amazing. It is also, I believe, an activist deck because it shows this dichotomy, this contradiction and opposition between what is true and what is false, what is black and what is white, what is shown and what is hidden. I really feel this deck sheds light on. I love this card. It has been coming quite often. Very interesting. It shows that the lies. So unveiling. Well, unveiling means that something has been veiled. And what has been veiled? Is it the truth? Is it our intention? Is it the words that we speak? Is it the world around us? And so on. So it's kind of like you get to use this deck if you, I believe, if you want to reveal truth to yourself and you accept to look at it, you accept to do something about it. Really, I feel that it brings that fire of not just like perspective, but also the fire to act. And I really love that about this deck. It's alongside with the I Don't Care, these two combos, and I might do, I don't know if there is a question about combos. I forgot the questions, but these two are just doing a great job together. Really. Okay. Next question. Most anticipated deck that was released this year. I don't believe there is one, but maybe. I wouldn't say most anticipated because let's say I have a copy of this deck. I have a copy of this deck, and now we have the mass market version. So I'm talking about the I'm gonna find her name. My goodness, forgot the name. Wait, let me find it. You might have you might write it below. It's gonna be easier. A Blood Moon. Here we go. Blood Moon Oracle Tarot deck. So yes, this is one of the best tarot decks I have come to learn about and to be with and to dream with and meditate with. So this deck goes really deep in the sense that it is coming in a way from the dream world, like a song that is intoxicating or a message that we have to hear, but it touches really that, like this specific deck, and you know that every deck might be different, even if it's the same tarot in a way. But this specific copy is coming as an initiation. I cannot do many spreads with it at the same time. It's too intense. I cannot draw 1,000 cards with it. It's very, very deep. I feel like 3 cards of this deck are enough so that I can absorb their meaning. The guidebook, because with the indie version, we only have the guidebook in a PDF format, but I got the chance to print it. But now with this mass market version, we have the guidebook physical as well. You can transport it. You can enjoy the different paintings, the different art. It's just, I can just contemplate it for hours, and there is this feeling of, like I hear always songs with this deck, but also it reminds me of Lord of the Ring, where things are out of the ordinary. So things come from somewhere. I feel like connection to the spirits, the allies, work really, really well with this deck, like as an intention. All right, next question. Biggest disappointment. Biggest disappointment. Usually I don't have disappointments. Otherwise, I just return or sell, or sometimes I keep it just until I connect with the deck. But I really don't have any disappointment. Biggest surprise, I would bring the Dark Goddess Tarot. Now, this was a big surprise. So I had the Dark Goddess before, but I decided to just sell it because I couldn't connect with the deck. But then it started calling me again, and I'm like, okay, what's going on with this deck? Like, what is it? What is new by it? I had it before. Why should I not have it again? But it kept calling, and I'm sorry, the cards are not in order, but so I heard the call, I got it, and I'm having a great connection with it. So there is this aspect that I don't really agree with, which is the calling the pages the Amazons, because for me the Amazons are more the knights, from that perspective, like having the fire to move forward. But yeah, maybe I need to explore a little bit more. So we have the pages, which are the Amazons, the sirens, which are the knights, witches, which are the queens, and the hag, who is the king. So that change of perspective on the court cards is interesting, but at the same time, I don't really agree with it, mostly because of that aspect of the Amazons, and I study about them and I'm writing about them. So that aside, the cards talk about the gods and the goddesses from different cultures. I learn a lot from it. It's an information book. I'm now feeling open to hear it and listen to what it has to say. So some might be familiar to you, and some might be new to you, and that is why I feel like this deck shows me different perspectives of the goddess. Now that I talk about this, there is a question in my turn, because there are lots of decks that I would love to have, but the creator has just released a new deck called the Dark Daughter Tarot, something like that. But it's on my wish list, let's say, because her work is not just art. It is inhabited, embodied art. She connects to these beings. She is a messenger to them. You feel that desire and that love emanating from this deck. You feel that reverence and the will to be of service to the Great Mother, and that is really admirable. And I feel grateful for this. And the more and more you will see, and I don't know if you have noticed this, the more there is this use of artificial intelligence, the more we will be seeking, or at least those who are like me, who love quality, who love inhabited items, inhabited work with spirit, we will be looking for this type or this style of artwork, this style of connection. So inhabited work, embodied work is very much needed as a way to, as an activist way. You know, I feel yesterday or 2 days ago, I think, I was talking to Rosary. She's an herbalist, very famous herbalist in Ireland. She wrote a book about the medicinal, or let's say herbal medicine or herbal plants in Ireland. I will try to put the link if I remember. But I was sharing with her about this aspect of disconnection that we feel in people, and how many feel empty. When you talk to them, there is no substance. There is no, it's as if there is no spirit. I'm happy that it's not the case for everyone, but still, where is the spirit in things? Where is the life we feel when we connect to the trees, when we connect to the plants? Why aren't we feeling that in humans, in projects, in things that are human-made? Not to say man-made, but human-made, man and woman. So yeah, so this deck is is a call of return, call to return to one aspect as well, as I talk about this, very interesting. I love this, the red dakini. I feel that this deck is calling us to, or calling me to complain, to to complain about this hate for darkness, this hate for degeneration, for, I mean, we are in bodies that of course will get older, and that's the natural cycle in life, that things get older, that things perish. And our society is so much hating that idea of perishing, of degradation. I believe we have to preserve earth, we have to preserve nature, we have to preserve the knowledge, the ancestral knowledge, but that is done in a natural way. When we start using technology in a destructive way, because we are afraid of losing comfort, losing money, losing information, losing this, losing that, we are fighting nature. We are fighting the cycle of life itself. And that is the loss of our souls, the loss of real life. It's as if life escaped us. So it's very interesting, isn't it? So there is the degradation of life, human life, earthly life, but still we are inhabited. I mean, I work and I deal with women who are in 70s, 80s. They are filled with life, I can tell you, more than those who are in their 20s or teenager years. So what is life in that case? Is it the degradation of the body, or is it the loss of energy, loss of meaning, and so on? So very nice contemplation with this tarot about that. Okay, favorite tarot card. I might show Okay, let me have a look because I didn't of course I didn't prepare this video, but I have a tarot deck here, so there is one. It's gonna be quick. I have lots of favorite cards. I mean, come on. Why only one? I mean, maybe favorite tarot deck per minute. Okay, I have, oh yes, this one. All right. Oh yes, this one. I mean, how, come on. So, okay, it's not just because I'm a priestess of the Temple of Roses or that I wrote books about roses or I teach about their medicine, but oh, come on, this is beautiful. So this card it's not just about the Empress, it's about the great cosmic mother for me. And that includes Mary, includes Isis, it includes so many other goddesses that are her facet. I love that they brought the bees in there. I love how the rosary is there. I don't know if I told you about the rosary conference I watched recently. I mean, maybe about 2-3 months ago. And I forgot the name, I'm sorry, but it was about the rosary and its origins, going back to Jesus and how he was born, and then tracing that back to the priestesses before. And the rosary is still used in Christianity, but it was used before in many other cultures, including where I was born in North Africa. And that is way, way, way before Christianity. And the way the rosary was used is that these beads that you see were perfumes, or like they were herbs condensed together. And they, like it could be so many herbs, like many, but they had this perfume, and the priestesses used to wear it when they walk. You can smell that, you can connect with that vibration, with the belief they have, transporting you, elevating you, levitating you, filled with that faith. This rosary continued to exist till today, and in many marriages the brides wear it. So yeah, it was an amazing conference. I can talk more about it because it's a big topic, but yeah, check it out. That's another one to put on the link on the website, on the description below. All right, let's continue. A deck that makes you happy. Deck crush. Oof, my goodness. Oh yeah, of course. How can I neglect the Soul Tarot? I'm in love with this deck. I mean, I'm in love with other decks as well, but come on, like this one has been also a surprise. I watched some videos. Oh my goodness, not all cards are on order as always. But yeah, I watched some videos about this deck, and its simplicity is disarming. It's just that if you didn't want to see what I want to say, here it is. So the simplicity, but also the profundity of, when I tell you about how a deck is inhabited with life, that's what I mean. This deck is inhabited. The experience of the creator and the depictions, chosen to represent a situation, to represent an idea, the idea of that deck. And I feel like, yes, it is a tarot deck, but it feels that I feel the freedom of the creator in this one. Like, okay, let's put the meanings aside. Let's go to the essence of what I want to share here. So there is this tranquility or peace with the situation I'm living, peace with how I am, with everything. There is this deep sense of be in peace with what it is so that you can move forward. A deep acceptance is what I feel after working with this deck for many weeks now. And every time I pick cards from this deck, I've been using it for some readings as well, I don't want to put it back into the box. I want to contemplate the cards a little bit longer, because it's as if they are infused and they are infusing me, or diffusing in me. It's deeply emotional for me. So it brought me also to question the styles of readings I am doing now. It revealed to me that, I've been using it with another deck at the same time as a combo, a tarot deck. One of the best combos as well. If you want to know which one is the Black Sea Tarot. But they go opposite direction. It's as if there is an outer voice and there is an inner voice. And the Soul Tarot isn't the inner voice. It's like, okay, this is what you didn't want to see, right? This is what you have to listen to. This is what your depth wants. So I really feel that this deck is like a deep meditation. And I'm tempted to get the big book as well to go deeper with it, because I respect this work so much, and I respect the creator's work so much that I want to give it more of my time. I want to hear it more, because what it says is meaningful, is important. All right. So most beautiful deck this year. Oh my goodness. To be honest, I showed you already this deck that I'm studying, right? And it's called the Ogam Grove Oracle deck. This is like, let me see. I want to show you the cards that I really love in here. All right, here we go. So I divided these cards into the Oyams, into the spirits, and into other cards about, like the the trees themselves. So, and the creator has like a video. He has a YouTube channel as well if you want to follow his work month by month, and I really love that because it allows you to learn more about the poems. This is, again, the art is just magnificent. Magnificent, so deep. Like I can't even talk when I show the cards. They're so inviting, each card is so inviting, like this portal. Here we go, this is the cycle. And so in June we were in the apple, and now we are with the vine. I feel like this deck has a lot to offer, but I feel like I enjoy playing with it, but I still don't. I feel like I love the letters, of course. It's something that I enjoy playing with, and for those who follow me long, they know that I created the Arabic letter cards. I love the letters. I visited also many Oyam stones to kind of understand how they have been used. In many places, they symbolize the name of the family, delimitation of the farming places, and so on. There are many uses, and in sacred places as well. Some say that they used them so that the others do not understand them. It feels young it's a young language. You know, we talk about, was it 1300? Let me have a look. Talk about medieval times, so let's see. No, they are quite older, 4th century. So, all right, so I was wrong about that, but yeah, there was manuscript Ogam between the 9th and 16th century, but the monumental Ogams, they were used between the 4th and 7th century. And then they expanded its use after the 16th century to the present time. So I was very fortunate to find these Oyams in some stones, and I hope I can get the chance to share some of these pictures with you, maybe on my Instagram or on my Substack. But so despite all of that, I still feel I am not getting it fully. So the messages of the plants, the trees, okay, that I get. But these spirits, I still didn't connect with them fully. So yeah, I have to, whether I go deeper with it and learn more, or I shall adapt it to be used and not just to be admired. So yeah, I have this contemplation in mind. All right, let's continue. Which deck hasn't been used yet, but you want to work with this year? Well, I just shared this deck and responded to that question. So I think, I really think that this one plus the blood moon would be kind of my study, dive deeper decks for this year. But I still have other decks coming on the way. So, what deck do you want by the end of the year? So we talked about the daughters. Let me have a look about the name. Is it like the dark daughters? Yeah, the Dark Daughter, actually. The Dark Daughter Tarot. Other decks that I would love to have is... so here it is. Should I talk about books as well? Tarot books? But anyway, some of the decks I would love to have are the... I'm thinking about the Verdance Tarot because not only the art is amazing, but I'm sure the companion book would be great. At the same time, I really would love to encourage the work of some houses or publication houses like myself. We know that the distribution houses hold the majority of the books available in libraries and bookshops and so on. So I really take this on my shoulders to support other creators and other writers and publishing houses that are indie. And one of them I learned about is let me have a name here because I put their decks on my list. Yeah, here we go. North Atlantic Books. Just give me a second. I'm trying to find. So North Atlantic Books, it's a Californian-based nonprofit publisher, and also there is one that I have here. It's from. Let me have a look here. It's a Canadian one, actually. Where did I find this? All right, I don't have the name, forgot the name, but all right, I'll try to find it. Oh, yeah, maybe. Strong. Here we go. I found it. Thank you for your patience. But it's, like, it could be a distributor as well, but they have these creators. And the name is strongnations.com. strongnations.com. And why I want to help them is because they have a lot of indigenous books. It is an indigenous publishing house, and they have an online store, so you can order from them. And they have lots and lots of books and cards. So I would love to. One of them is Animal Elders. Another one is the Sacred Medicine Oracle. And much more like that. Many. So yeah. So these, like, buying by principle is something I would want to do as well. So yes, we feel attracted by some cards, but still, I think we have the right to choose where to put our funds and who we support and who we push forward. And as much as I would love people to do it for me as well, I want to do it for others when I get a chance. So finally, favorite video I have made. My goodness, I didn't do that much. But if you want to check, to be honest, I'm making these short videos where I share my journey in a way of 1 minute in some sacred places or sacred sites. So these are like my go-to. I do a lot of pictures as well. I do photography, so I'm very much enjoying myself with that. Some of the pictures I share on my Instagram, try to put that. I need to make a note for all the things I have to put on for this video. But yeah, so those are like my favorite for now. But for YouTube, I must say, I've been so busy with my health and the studies and the books and the trying all of these things, so anyway, I hope you enjoyed spending this time with me. Let me know how is your practice, and if you have other videos as well that you've watched. I'm really enjoying seeing how we are practicing, we are nurturing these moments with our cards, and we'll see you soon. Much love.